What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Z full time. It has been a minute, but I'm back with another reaction video. Yes, sir. And today we are getting into the DC world. You see it. Yes, we're going to watch. Because listen, I watched the first minute, I think, but then I was like, hold up. You know what? I'm gonna do a reaction. So I watched the first minute, but I forgot about it already. This is a 6-minute vid, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna watch. I'll give a live, thorough reaction. I'll let you know how I feel about it. And y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section. Please and thank you. We on the grind of 500 subs. I think I'm at 451. I've been posting a lot of gaming content lately. Tap in with the boy. Come on, stop playing. I'm one of them. No, I am not one of them. I'm him. I do it all. Gaming. Reactions. We can get right to it. I'm not gonna prolong the time, man. Let's get right to it, man. DC.
Hey everybody, I'm James Gunn. I'm the co-CEO of DC Studios. So as many of you know, DC has been disconnected in film and television for a long time. And it's one of, our jobs, mine and Peter's, is to come in and make sure the DCU is connected in film, television, gaming, and animation. That the characters are consistent, played by the same actors, and it works within one story. And if something is outside of that, like Matt Reeves' Batman or Todd Phillips' Joker or Teen Titans Go, that it is clearly labeled as DC Elseworlds, outside of the mainstream DCU continuity. Now, Peter and I have gotten pretty lucky in terms of the 4 projects that are coming out over the next year. First, we have Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Shazam has always been off kind of in his own part of the DCU, so...
Off rip. I don't know how I feel about the second Shazam. I don't know if I'm going to see it. I don't know. To be determined. We'll see.
He connects very well. That moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love that resets the entire DC universe. Then to move into Blue Beetle, a fantastic film about a kid who's a marvelous part of the DCU, and then into Aquaman 2, which leads directly into our next few projects, which I'm going to tell you about now. So, Peter and I, along with a group of very talented writers, have started to map out an 8 to 10 year plan of what DC Studios will be in film, television, and gaming. This first chapter is called Gods and Monsters. Now, what I'm about to tell you, is a part of the first chapter. It's not the entire first chapter. The first project is Creature Commandos. Creature Commandos is an animated series. I've written all the episodes. Something we're going to do that's a little bit different at DC is we're going to have characters move into animation, out of animation, usually having the same actor play their voice as who plays them in live action. The next project up is Waller. This is a story of Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis. Viola Davis is going to team up with members of Team Peacemaker, and this is a story that's been created by Crystal Henry, who did Watchmen, and Jeremy Carver, who created the Doom Patrol. It is a fantastic story that's out of this world, and I can't wait for people to see it. Okay, next up is the big one, the true beginning of the DCU. This is called Superman Legacy. This is being written by me. I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great time doing it. And Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025. Okay, the next thing is a big premiere HBO television series called...
Who is gonna replace Henry Cavill? Because he is Superman. From what I've seen, he is him. Who's gonna replace
Lanterns.
him?
This is a story of a couple of Green Lanterns, John Stewart and Hal Jordan, and we have a few other Lanterns peppered in there, but this is really a terrestrial-based TV show, which is almost like True Detective, with a couple of Green Lanterns who are space cops watching over Precinct Earth. In it, they discover a terrifying mystery that ties into our larger story of the DCU. Next is a big movie called The Authority. The Authority is a passion project of mine. It's based on the marvelous Wildstorm characters we are now bringing into the DCU and will interact with all of our primary DCU characters. The Authority are a group of superheroes who think the world is broken and they want to fix it by any means necessary. I think it's a very different look at superheroes. We're doing a television series called Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost is the story of Paradise Island, usually known as Themyscira, which is the birthplace of Wonder Woman. It's almost like Game of Thrones with Westeros, but with all of the inhabitants of Paradise Island. The introduction of the DCU's Batman is The Brave and the Bold. The Brave and the Bold is the story of Batman and his actual son, Damian Wayne. This is based on Grant Morrison's great comic book run. Damian Wayne is my favorite Robin. He's a little assassin who Batman tries to get in line, and so this is the story of the two of them and the beginning of sort of the Bat family in the DCU.
Damian
Next
Wayne.
up is a TV series called Booster Gold. Booster Gold is...
Man, shout out to Red Hood and Nightwing. I almost said Nightcrawler. Different universe. Man, shout out Red Hood and Nightcrawler. Man.
One of comics' really popular cult heroes. He is a fascinating guy. He's a loser from the future who uses future technology to come back to present day and become a superhero so that people will love him. It is basically the superhero story of imposter syndrome on an HBO Max series. One of my favorite comic book series from last year was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And so we're going to turn that into a big science fiction epic film. Now, Superman is a guy who was sent to Earth and raised by loving parents, whereas Supergirl in this story, she is a character who was raised on a chunk of Krypton. She watched everybody around her perish in some terrible way, so she's a much more jaded character. And that brings me to Swamp Thing, the last thing we're going to talk about, a very dark horror story in the origins of the monster who is Swamp Thing. And although it's totally outside of the rest of the DCU, it will still feed into the rest of the stories. Anyway, those are the stories that I can tell you about right now. I've loved the DC characters since I was a child. They're incredibly important to me. I knew that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do something very different. One of the things that's very important for me in all of these movies and TV series is that the director's vision and the vision of the writers and all of the creators is unique and something special. Storytelling is always king. That's all that matters to us. And I want to be true to those stories. I want to be true to you guys and really give you something different than you've ever seen before. Anyway, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you watching. I hope this was exciting for you because it's really exciting for me. And I can't wait to start to dive into these stories with you guys on this grand adventure. Thank you so much.
Okay. Shout out James Gunn. That's my guy, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of head scratching moves lately. This video was definitely much needed from DC. Salute. Okay, James Gunn. Get in that depth. I have full faith in you. I'm not gonna lie. I like James Gunn. We gonna see where this goes. I'm very eager for almost everything. I can't wait to see Blue Beetle. I love Blue Beetle. Then you got Aquaman. Who's gonna play Aquaman? Because I heard James Momoa was out, right? The one for like Lobo or something? I don't know. Then you got Supergirl, like Supergirl, Swamp Thing. That's gonna be dope for sure. Then you got these other, like the starters. What's the starter film? Hold up, let me go backtrack. The first one he was talking about. Hold up, I never heard of him. Hold up, where we at with it? Where we at, Guru? It was called hold up, Creature Commandos. That's definitely gonna be something interesting. Animated though, but animated is definitely fire. Amanda Waller is definitely gonna be smooth. Live action, definitely gonna be smooth. Superman, like I said, fire. I love Green Lantern, and they got my guys too. They got my guys, Hal Jordan, John Stewart. That's definitely gonna be gas, definitely. And you got this, The Authority. It looks interesting. This is a movie as well, so I'm definitely gonna be tuning in, of course. My cousin's a diehard DC fan. You know how that goes. So wherever you go, I go. Paradise Lost, TV live action. They can do some things with that. I didn't even get into this because I heard about his favorite being Damian Wayne. Damian Wayne's right though, for sure. The Brave and the Bold. Oof. That gotta be a hit, man. I'm not gonna lie, that gotta be a hit. They better get in that bag with that one. I need that. I'm not gonna lie, I need that. Let me get this a like, matter of fact. I need that for sure. And you got this dude. I'm pretty sure I read about him before. Pretty sure. TV live action. It's gonna be interesting, definitely. From what I'm seeing, like, this looks like it should be good. James Gunn, please don't let us down. Supergirl, like I said, I like Supergirl. Swamp Thing. Yes, sir. So, hey, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comment section. It's your boy Zeke Fulltime. Like, share, subscribe. My first reaction in a while. I've been posting straight gaming content. Check my channel. I am him. You're gonna get it sooner or later. And I like, share, subscribe. It's your boy Zeke Fulltime. Back in a reaction video, man.